Hey guys, what's up? We're trying something new again. We're on Google Hangouts for this one. This is your MLB selection discussion, NL Central. Yes, you heard that right. We're going for the Central team, Central Division this time. We're going to NL Central. What? Real quick, as you guys can see, I'm using my do me a favor real quick. Be sure to go to w8sports.net. Make sure you get all your WWE sports entertainment purposes done. You check it out, our buddy Anthony. You say it's awesome. Okay, now last time me and Kevin's favorite team was in there. Well, now another one of my favorite teams is in there, and one of Charles's favorite teams is in there. But we're not going to talk about them. Sorry, Charles. We will talk about them. Don't worry. But the first team I want to talk about is the one that hasn't made it to the playoffs, and God knows how long.
They suck.
That is the Chicago Cubs, ladies and gentlemen. Now, January Alfonso Soriano was the biggest mistake, dumbest move the Cubs will ever make in franchise history. That was your franchise. I hope everybody realizes this. That was the Cubs franchise. But they got rid of him like he was. Okay? Like he was a piece of shit. In my opinion, the Cubs, yeah, they got Anthony Rizzo, but they're not going to go anywhere. If they don't make big moves and big moves fast. That's exactly what they need, big moves. Alright, Charles, I know you're a Cardinals fan and everything, but hey, what do you think, man? What do you think about the Cubs?
I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna be fair.
That boy.
Yeah, the Cubs are trying to bring in all this young talent, but you know, it's not gonna be enough. They have no veteran leadership. Their veteran leadership was in Alfonso Soriano, but now, I'm sorry, but if the Cubs don't get the right moves made, and heck, as far as I know, they've not made a single trade in the last 6 to 7 years. I could be wrong. For a big name bat, since they went and they traded for Alfonso Soriano. So you tell me, when are the Cubs organization gonna wake up and realize they need some veteran leaders and they need some big name players?
Very true, very true. Kevin, we don't know where he went. Probably circle jerking Goleta.
He's probably using the bathroom or something.
Maybe. So when he gets back, we will check in on him. But we cannot make any promises, ladies and gentlemen, because, well, let's face it, it's Kevin. Alright, let's get to another. Hold on one sec. What? Alright, Charles, real quick, I'll let you get started on the next team. You know what, Charles? You can run the stream right now.
Oh, why, thank you.
So, Charles,
yes.
I'm going to focus the camera on you, ladies and gentlemen. Charles is taking over.
Hello, YouTube world. Well, YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to discuss, since we've already discussed the Chicago Cubs, I'm going to discuss with you the Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, they got Aroldis Chapman. Yeah, they got Homer Bailey. I think they did a great thing on getting rid of Bronson Arroyo. But, kind of makes me wonder, though. How's their pitching rotation going to look this year? Yeah, can you all believe it? We are less than 1 month away from regular season opening day baseball. I'm excited.
Hey
I'm
Charles.
very excited. Hello, Kevin.
Sorry, I had microphone problems.
Well, that's okay, Kevin.
But I did
Me and
hear.
JT were talking about the Chicago Cubs. How do you feel about the Chicago Cubs?
Um, I really can't say too much on account of I don't watch them too much. But I've seen them play a few games, especially against the Yankees, and they look horrible.
They look horrible to you?
Yes.
Would you agree with me that the Chicago Cubs need some veteran leadership?
By veteran leadership, you mean players with more experience?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have moved on to the Cincinnati Reds. How do you feel about the Cincinnati Reds?
Um, Again, another team that I don't watch too much of. But they're good, but they can definitely use some work.
Well, as you know, that they lost Bronson Arroyo. Yeah, they still got Chapman. Yeah, they still got Homer Bailey. But, I kind of wonder, Kevin, I kind of wonder who's going to fill the slot now that Bronson's out of the team. Yeah, they picked up Jonathan Broxton.
Hmm.
Yeah, they've got Matt Latos and Johnny Cueto and all them guys. But
Okay.
in the division, where do you rank the Cincinnati Reds? I say they're going to be over 500, but I think they're going to be near the middle, maybe top of the lineup. I mean, top of the standings.
Hey,
Uh,
I'm back. Did I miss much?
no, not much.
All right, what team are we on? What teams did we
We're talking about the Cincinnati Reds.
Damn it. All right, Cincinnati, definitely my team. Anybody that knows me, I'm a Yankee and a Reds fan. I love the Reds. Trust me, Charles knows. Kevin knows.
I didn't know you were a Reds fan.
I am. So, there's a couple of reasons why I like the Reds. Two players in particular. And that's two players that have actually had controversy this season. That would be Brandon Phillips and Aroldis Chapman. Uh,
Okay.
real quick, Aroldis Chapman, he's a monster. Perfect decision for a closer. You got a guy who's throwing the rubber, throwing 100 miles an hour. You don't throw him as a freaking closer. And you don't throw him as a freaking starter. I mean, I don't even know what he was thinking last year with that. And
Well,
Brandon Phillips, he's going to get traded over to the Yankees, give or take. I would have liked that trade. But I mean, he's staying in Cincy, since he's where he should be.
the talks on Brandon Phillips going to the Yankees involved the Yankees giving up Brett Gardner and some of their young pitchers for Brandon Phillips. That's what the trade was.
And to be 100% honest, I honestly, with the Yankees acquisitions that we signed this year for outfield, I definitely would have. I honestly would have given them Brett Gardner 100% because, well, yes, Brett Gardner has speed, but look at who we picked up. Ellsbury. Yeah, and, you know, just about everything you can think of.
I can respect your opinion. As I was asking Kevin, where do you guys see the Reds? Right now, I see the Cubs at the bottom of the barrel, and I see the Reds still trying to contend for the NL championship.
Okay, this is how I see it. I see the Cubs. Brewers got Ryan Braun back this year, right?
The Brewers have Braun.
Yeah, I know. That's what I asked. Sorry for the yelling, guys. I take the Cubs to take fourth place. With the acquisitions that the Reds have signed, I gotta take Cincinnati finishing definitely first in the division because they have a powerhouse team still. Well, depending on who they lost, but they still picked up people. So
They lost, as far as I know, the Reds lost Bronson Arroyo. They did pick up Skip Sheffield from L.A., but I forgot what they gave up to get him.
Clean this.
one sec, guys.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry about that. All right, I'll be right down. Let me finish this up. Sorry about that, guys. I finished. I see the Reds finishing in first. It's because the Reds are that good. The Reds are that good this season. Kevin, don't think we can't see you. Unmute yourself.
I'm going to say this much. I think it's going to be a two-way race between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. And that leads me to the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, we got Peter Borges. Yeah, we got Johnny Peralta. But we gave up too much. I'm sorry. The deal to get Peter Borges from the Angels, giving up David Freese, a one-time... When we won the World Series, David Freese was our big bat. We needed David Freese.
Charles, do you know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin.
JT, so.
Sorry, but you guys lost a very good third baseman, which, in my opinion, not the smartest move. I see you guys finishing in third. Maybe a game out of the wild card, maybe winning the wild card spot, but I definitely see you guys finishing in third. By the way, Cubs finishing fourth here.
Well, I see him doing at least a solid second or third. Who knows? I know Borges needs to stay healthy. Peralta needs to stay healthy. Yeah, we gave up Fernando Salas. Yeah, we let Rafael Furcal go and all that stuff. But, you know what? It's going to be intriguing to see how they do. They got hot young pitchers in Michael Walker, Shelby Miller. They got veterans like Adam Wainwright, Lance Lynn.
Chris Carpenter.
Anything's possible. No. Yeah, Chris Carpenter's due back this year and possibly going to work the bullpen. Who knows?
Okay, real quick, I gotta eat soon. So, lightning round real quick. Nick, we'll be doing another one of these later. We'll break down these teams in the next stream. Real quick, just lightning, where we think they're gonna finish. Pittsburgh Pirates, I think they're gonna finish second. If not, I think they're gonna win the division this year. Brewers, they're gonna finish last. Charles?
I'm going to say it's a 3-team race. First, second, and third, probably Pittsburgh, St. Louis, or Cincy, and same for the three spot. Brewers or
Okay.
Chicago finishes dead last.
Okay, guys, I gotta go eat. We're gonna kill the broadcast here. We'll discuss more of this when I get back, alright? Until then, actually, Charles, would you like to do like an open mic or something? Keep the stream live?
Sure.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna turn it over to Charles. If Kevin ever decides to unmute himself, then these two will be running the stream. But other than that, I'm gonna go eat real quick. So, see you guys in.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all a little something. My friend here, I love him and I respect him. And you know, I'm glad I have my friends. I'd like to thank a whole bunch of people that I know I was rushed thinking before. I'd like to thank Mr. Kevin Abreu for drinking that Mountain Dew, because he's an awesome guy. I'd like to thank Miss Lois Dameron, her husband Milburn, and their 18-year-old son, Mr. Austin Dameron. Oh, let's see. I'd like to thank Mr. Chad Jackson and his wife Jessie and brother-in-law David for being big supports. I'd like to thank Matt Brownlee, Lakeisha Thomas for being my friends, and also for being there when I needed somebody. Ralph Wimbrick Jr., don't forget that I didn't forget you, brother. I'm glad that you're here too. And most of all, I'd like to thank my family for having my back whenever I needed them. Oh, I know who's saying them go Reds. I know that's Lois's husband, Milburn. He is the biggest Cincinnati Reds fan I've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. He is the biggest
Can you hear me?
Cincy fan. Yes, Kevin. What, bro?
Would you like to mention our new wrestling league so we can get some new members?
Oh, why, thank you for reminding me, Mr. Abreu.
You're welcome.
On Facebook, I am running a wrestling league. It is called Total Hardcore Wrestling. If you're into role-playing and you're into loving wrestling, then come on and join Total Hardcore Wrestling. We do wrestling with respect, but we also do it with some class. Mr. Abreu,
Yes.
it's so nice to hear from you.
Sorry, I was having my.
Would you like to tell everybody what your plans are for this summer?
I'll let you take the honors, dude, since you're my best friend.
Why thank you, Mr. Abreu We'll be joining our friend Mr. Jackson, Chad Jackson, and his family this summer, going to Harley Race's wrestling promotion and being their ring announcer. For that, Mr. Abreu, we golf clap for you.
Thank you.
We wish you the best of luck and to have some fun.
And don't worry, I'll still remember you guys when I become famous.
You're hearing this, ladies and gentlemen, first. Mr. Abreu will become a famous ring announcer.
Damn right I will.
While I'm on the subject of wrestling, Mr. Abreu, would you like to share with the people at home some of your DVD collection, or would you like to talk about it?
I'll let you do it again, because you do this better than I do, so.
Oh, shucks. You're making me blush, Kevin. Mr. Abreu here is an avid DVD slash wrestling collector. He has, what would you say, roughly 900 DVDs?
900 to 1,000.
And let's just say if you want somebody that knows his wrestling history, he's the man to go to.
I've got Over
This
the
young
Edge.
man,
Yep. I was going to get to that, but go ahead.
this young man has DVDs from WCW, ECW, and WWF slash E.
Including.
And his cream of the crop, as you've seen in our last live stream, his prized possession is the DVD that most people have never seen. It is Over the Edge 99. And for most of us, we know what that meant.
Would you like to explain for the younger fans what had happened?
I would be honored to. You see, Over the Edge 99 was the pay-per-view where the Blue Blazer, Owen Hart, was supposed to make a spectacular entrance.
Superhero like.
I'm just going by the wording that WWE used.
Okay, go ahead.
And well, something went wrong. And that was the night we lost Owen Hart in Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri.
Which I will be gladly attending Kemper Arena while I'm down in KC.
Yes, he will be. I will state this much. Kemper has some special memories and it has some sad memories. But you know what, guys and gals? And all that are watching and viewing this? I guess you all can say I feel like a natural in front of the camera. And that's not a pun on someone else we know. That's a shout out to our buddy Matthew Brownlee. He is the natural in THW.
What's up, Matt?
Well, Kevin, I gotta ask you, buddy.
Yeah.
What started it all for you? What was your main thing that made you a wrestling fan?
Funny story, actually. I was at my dad's house, and my dad was never a big wrestling fan, but he brought a DVD home, and he's like, "Here, pop this in the DVD player. I got it from a friend. See what it's like, or see what it's about." And so he gives me the DVD. I pop it in, and at first I'm not realizing what I'm watching, but after a little while I realize, hey, this is what wrestling is. And at that point I hadn't watched wrestling in a few years, but I watched it again, and It just brought back so many fantastic memories for me and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, that's basically it. Now I gotta ask you, Charles, what made it special for you?
It is so fascinating that you asked me that question. What started me on wrestling was WrestleMania 3. Hogan and Andre, Steamboat and Savage.
Fantastic
I
match.
will not lie to you, to our faithful audience here. I was a Hulkamaniac.
And weren't we
I
all?
always believed taking my vitamins, drinking my milk, I was going to end up. Sorry. One of our faithful listeners is typing to me on Skype.
Uh-oh. Is that who I think it is?
What? No, it's not him.
Oh.
Back to what I was saying real fast. Madam Dameron, please be quiet. I'm trying to say something.
Lois, we love
uh,
you.
I, as I said, I was a Hulkamaniac. I believed in all the things Hulk Hogan was saying.
Take your
When
vitamins,
Hulk
say your
Hogan
prayers,
jumped,
drink your milk.
yep, I believed in all that. Well, if you don't mind me, I think we have a special guest here.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I'm the Hulkamaniac.
Nice impression, dude.
Thank you, brother.
As you see, the immortal Hulk Hogan has joined us today. Nah, I'm just playing. I believed him and I watched him and I was always I idolized Hulk Hogan. When the Mega Powers were going strong, oh yeah, dig it,
Brother.
Now I've got a question for you, Mr. Thomas.
yes, Mr. O'Bur.
Give me your opinions on WWE releasing the WWE Network, which will be appearing and
And
debuting
next week,
next week.
my opinions on that are simply this: I find it innovative and exciting, but I do question one thing, and you brought this question up to me yesterday.
Okay.
Will it still be $9.99 after every pay-per-view is released? Or will they continue doing pay-per-views on pay-per-view for $60 like WrestleMania?
And $100 if it's HD.
Right. And it makes me wonder. But I
And
will
what?
state it now,
Okay, go
Kevin.
ahead.
I will state it now. I, for one, will not be ordering the WWE Network. I will be going to WHSports.tv. It's no longer WHSports.net, but it's WHSports.tv.
TV. Which is a
And I
fantastic
will be
site.
watching it there.
Right.
Also, while I'm back on it, another person asked me before what started my interest in The Undertaker. Mark Calloway. The first time I saw The Undertaker wrestle, believe it or not, was when he debuted at Survivor Series.
In 1990 for our younger fans.
Sounds like someone decided to come back.
You know what? You're interrupting my talk time. Shut up.
Yeah, be quiet.
What are you guys talking about, real quick?
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, we may have a special guest later for our fantasy draft.
Okay.
For all our younger members, that is Jim Calipetro, JT
Yes.
Calipetro's father.
Awesome.
Yep. My dad said I might stop by. So I might be running. So Kevin, I might be running 2 drafts because it's my dad. All right.
I don't mind. I'll go pop in the shower now if you need to.
Uh, you know what? How long does it take you to shower?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, I take extremely long showers.
Okay. Take off at 7. Charles, are you cool with that?
Cool with me.
All right.
Mr. Calipetro, now that you've
Yo.
come to Wrestle Talk with Coolio 1986,
And
I have a
wait a minute, you
question.
forgot me.
Here,
You hold
Kevin,
your
I got
horses.
an idea. Here, I got an idea. Kevin, how
Yo,
about we talk about the Pirates and Brewers real quick? We kill this stream, and then my brain just thought of an idea.
what is that?
While,
Give me my own talk show?
While Kevin is showering,
Well, I'm not going in just yet though.
what time do you think you could pop in? Think you could pop,
Probably in the next 30 minutes or so.
think you could pop in around quarter after?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about this? Talk about the Cubs and Pirates real quick. No, Brewers and Pirates real quick. And then when Kevin goes, we end this stream. Me and Coolio do a Roblox stream.
Fine by me.
Hey.
Kevin,
Yo.
that cool with you?
Yeah, that's cool.
About the Brewers, all I gotta simply say is this. Yeah, they're getting Braun back. Get whooped.
Drugs!
What the hell is
sorry.
that?
I'm sorry.
We know.
I'm sorry for any Brewers fans out there, but I don't like Ryan Braun. Alright? The guy freaking cheated. I mean, it's that simple. He cheated. Now, give or take, yes, I am a Yankee fan, and I know Alex Rodriguez cheated. But I mean, that's Alex Rodriguez. We're talking about a guy who had a very high average before he used the freaking drugs. What the hell do you need the drugs for now? You don't. Okay? You don't need drugs when you're hitting for a good average. What, so you can just pop a couple more home runs? Be a potential triple threat? Yeah. Triple crown winner? No. Oh, you earn a triple crown. Alright? Miguel Cabrera proved that. Alright? You don't prove shit when you take drugs. I'm sorry, Braun. But you don't prove shit. I agreed or disagree. You don't prove shit when you win a triple crown by just taking freaking drugs. Alright?
I
Give or
agree.
take. There are some very high hitting legends. Alright? You look at
Barry
Barry
Bonds.
Bonds. Yeah, he took drugs. Alright? I'm a big Barry Bonds fan. I'll admit, the guy took drugs. Yes. But you don't take away his success. What do you... Alright? He didn't steal the bases with steroids to the freaking legs. Alright? The guy could hit and steal. Alright? Plus, it was in his blood. Alright? Grandfather, greatest outfielder of all time. Willie Mays. And his dad. Barry Bonds Sr., I believe was his name? No, Bobby Bonds?
It was Bobby.
Bobby Bonds? One of the greatest power hitters for the Giants. When Barry Bonds was with the Pirates, he was a key. Alright, when he was with the Giants, before he took the drugs, he was a beast. The man can hit. Alright? Am I wrong or am I right?
You pretty
Yeah,
much
he
hit it
can
on
hit
that.
it, but, you know, something just didn't add up with Barry Bonds is the fact he started in Pittsburgh, okay? And yeah, he was a scrawny little punk-nosed kid. But look at him now. He needs to just admit it, that he took the damn steroids and face the consequences.
Well, I mean, that's actually the thing with Barry Bonds. He's probably the one out of like a million that actually did admit that, hey, I took drugs. I'm not ashamed to say it. All right? The guy admitted to his mistakes. He admitted when he did them. And you know what happened? The fans still loved him.
So I got a question for you, Charles and JT.
Yes.
This could pertain to you if you want, but do you think Alex Rodriguez getting 600 home runs as the youngest Yankee player, if my memory serves me right?
The youngest player in history, actually.
Okay, yes. Do you think that is contributed to some of the PEDs that he took,
Yes.
and why?
Some of them no.
And why?
I think if you look at A-Rod, when he first came up with the, someone correct me on this, didn't he first debut with the Mariners?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He was clean as can be. Had a body that the women loved and the men wished they had.
Still does, by the way. Still does. Just saying.
Yeah, he might because he's dating former WWE diva Tori Wilson.
Woohoo!
Only JT would do that.
But I'm going to simply say this much, y'all. Something does not add up, and I do believe that PEDs and steroids had to do with A-Rod jacking his career high home run numbers. Some of those I do not question. I mean, yeah, some of them I don't, but others I do question.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna say it right now. I don't think A-Rod's home runs were because of the PEDs. Some of them, yes. Alright, if you look at some of the pitches, you can say, okay, he took drugs. There's no way that ball should be a home run. But think about it like this. Look at some of the pitches that have been thrown to him. Look at all the meatballs. Alright, the changeups that are down around the knees. He's inside, outside. Alright, the guy can hit. I mean, the only pitches that I could literally see being PED judged are any balls that were like literally in the ground. Okay? But I mean, think, the pitches that A-Rod got. He worked the count. Yes, he struck out. But he worked the count, alright? How many power hitters can say that they've done that?
Let's see, Robinson Cano, Nick Swisher, Barry Bonds, Johnny Damon, Derek Jeter.
Kevin.
Some people can hit the baseball around their ankles and they can jack it. Yeah, look at former Giants great Matt Williams. He never took PEDs, and he could hit baseballs down around his ankles and still jack them out.
And another good example is Vladimir Guerrero. But I mean, think about it. Alex Rodriguez, he's definitely a high ball hitter. He's definitely a all-around hitter, right? He can hit it out. But I mean, think there's some pitches where you're like, okay, there's no way that ball should be gone. But I mean, again, look at the pitches that he's thrown. And for God's sake, you throw a guy a fastball right down the heart of the plate. I mean, if that thing's not going Chapman speed, that shit should be hit at least. He's tearing Jersey. That should be hit from the freaking 7-Eleven all the way to West 9.
I like that.
I got a better one, another analogy from him. It should be hit from home plate all the way to the Statue of Liberty.
Hey, with the short porch in right field at Yankee Stadium, they should be having a picnic over there.
And that's another good thing about Alex. Hey, the guy can take pitches the other way. I disagreed. Not only is he a
I'm not
power hitter,
denying what you're saying.
He can also hit it all over the yard. I mean, trust me, it reminds me a little bit of me. I'll admit,
Okay.
except there's a major difference. I was a power pitcher as well, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, guys. One sec. You guys talk about A-Rod real quick. I gotta take this. Hey,
All I got to say about A-Rod is this. He needs to admit it, take his suspension for a year, go back home to Tori Wilson, be like, I'm sorry, baby. I took these steroids. I'm sterile.
You can become sterile from taking steroids. For people that don't know.
I don't. One thing I gotta simply say about A-Rod, he was an amazing player when he was younger and growing up. But the man's what, 33 years old now?
Maybe a little older than that, but close.
And he won't admit that he took steroids. Grow the hell up and just admit it. That's how I feel about it. By the way, in our comments, Miss Dameron, I agree with you. Drugs is nothing but trouble. I agree with you. And for our younger viewers out there, I'm not trying to be a drug infomercial, but drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, I'm stealing a line from South Park. Drugs are bad, okay? Don't ever start taking them. You don't need them.
Nope, because it'll just lead you into trouble.
And you know what? I know we only have 2 people watching. I don't care. I appreciate the fact that we have people watching us and want to hear what we got to say.
Thank you to whoever's watching.
To all that are watching, we thank you and we say, hey, you got something to say? Put it in the comments. We'll read them.
Or if you have Skype or Google Plus, come join us.
Or you know something else? If you're a younger member and you just want to vent, come vent to us.
We'll listen to you.
You know what? We might relate.
There's not a chance that we might relate. We will relate because we do that a lot.
I'm going to state it here now, y'all. These are my brothers and my sisters, and I'll do anything for them. Kevin, Hot Wheels, I love you, little brother.
I know you do.
Lois, I know you're still watching. I love you like my own mama and sister combined. You come here, you best know for damn sure we're going to treat you like one of the family.
Okay, dude, I gotta go.
You behave yourself, Kevin.
I will.
Catch
hey
you
guys,
later.
that big race tomorrow. I had I had to deal with something real quick. Kevin, you gone? Kevin.
He went off to go get a shower. And I'm done talking to you, T.
Alright, Alright, you're done talking, you ready to play?
I'm ready to play. And so you all know, our friend Mr. Chad Jackson is just IM me on Skype, and he sends his hellos.
Alright. So guys, we will see you in, what do you want to say, Charles, about 30 seconds?
Yep.
Alright. So you got, oh wait, hang on, you and me forgot to talk about one important team.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. Pittsburgh.
And that would be.
The team that shocked the living hell out of everybody last year. No one was talking about Pittsburgh. Alright? Coming into the season, no one's talking about Pittsburgh. Only thing they're talking about is Andrew McCutchen. They're like, okay, McCutchen's going to do good this year. Nothing's going to come out of Pittsburgh, though. You look at the team effort. You look at who they got. K. Lear. Here. I They picked up players that they had. They called up Garrett Cole. Very good pickup. The guy throws heat. Give or take that, I don't think the guy's pitching this year, unfortunately. But that was a good thing for the Pirates. All right? Jason Grilly. Hell of a season, man. All right?
I agree.
Here's my opinion. Charles. When Hammerhand left to go to Boston, do you think that Jason Grilly, he took over that spot? I mean, think about it like this. The guy's been to... they said it at the All-Star game. Jason Grilly has been to God knows how many minor league teams. Has a lot of jerseys. But I mean, now the guy's here. And the guy is a monster. Hang on. Let me pull up his stats real quick. Alright? But, Charles, Hammerhand left. Am I wrong? The guy, he absolutely crushed it.
Well,
Okay, out of all
sorry
the...
about that, ladies and gentlemen. All I gotta simply say is this. When Joel Hammerhand left, Jason Grilly became the surprising story of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay. Real quick, he was tied for 17th in the majors with 33 saves. Hang on one sec. And out of the National League, I think he was 3rd. Nope, he was tied for 7th. But I mean, again, this is a guy nobody talked about. Charles, beginning of the season, did you have any idea who Jason Grilly was?
No.
And listen to the teams he's been with. Yeah, 2000, he was with the Marlins. 2001, Marlins. White Sox. 04, missed 2 years. Detroit, from 05 to 07. Colorado, 08. He got traded. Actually, no, he was with the Tigers in 08. And then he got traded to the Colorado Rockies. 2009, he was with the Rockies, and then he got traded to Texas. And 2011 into 2013, as soon as Hammerhand left, he said, I want that spot. He took the spot, no questions. 2013 was definitely Jason Grilly's year.
Mm.
Or, in my opinion.
Like I said,
And
I think it's going to be a 3-team race. I'm sorry, people. I've got Mr. Jackson Skype calling me.
Hey, maybe Chad will join us for the MLB stream tonight.
I told him about it.
What did he say?
He said he'll be there.
Okay.
Well,
Alright,
I got
so
to
there you
back
go.
out and see what he wants, so JT, take it home, baby.
Alright, guys, I'll finish this. Alright, guys. Real quick. This is going to be, in my opinion, this is going to be the year of the Pirates. Alright? The Pirates, I want them to win. I literally want them to win. I'm a Reds fan. Y'all know me. I heard Reds, Chapman, Phillips. But this is the time of the year where I saw an underdog team in last year. Nobody wanted to talk about them. They weren't. I saw them make a push, 2011, and they were in first going into the break, but then they lost it. And I was upset when they did, actually. Now, give or take, I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so I also like this Pirates, if you can't tell. I have a place for them. But, I mean, they're like my third favorite team. So, but I want the Pirates to move on. I want to see them in a World Series. I want to see them win 100 games. I want to see this team do good. Alvarez, he had a hell of a year. Starling Marte, Neil Walker, you name a guy. Andrew McCutchen, their big bat. MVP. Definitely deserved it. AJ Burnett. Hell, I just saw it. AJ Burnett. Yeah, he wasn't a good pitcher for the Yankees, give or take. Hold on, guys. I got a call to answer in a bit, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Anyway, but nobody expected this. So, my opinion, this is going to be the standings for the National League Central. This is what I think it's going to be. It's going to be the Pirates, the Reds, the Cardinals, Cubs, Brewers. That's where I think. I think the Reds are going to take another wild card spot, and I think they're going to have a hell of a year. Both the Reds and the Pirates are going to have a hell of a year. Cardinals, oh no, got rid of your big guy, and you lost to the Red Sox, so that's a big hit. But yeah. So I apologize for all the mishaps and everything. So yeah, I will talk to you all later. Or don't forget, later tonight around 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, we're gonna be doing an MLB fantasy stream. Check that out. Go to my channel, youtube.com/21JTJames, and I know they're not here, but for Robert, Kevin, Charles, Lois, Matt, Chad, you know the whole panel. I'm 21JT James. I'm signing off. Later, guys.